All right.
Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a good day. We're doing qualifying right now, 12 minutes left.
Yes. Right now we are in the onboard of Seva, who is now setting a purple sector 1. His outlap was a 1 minute and 51 second, and he's looking to possibly beat his time and perhaps set a good hot lap.
Yeah, he has done 2 purple sectors, but somebody who's behind him has done a purple first sector. That means he did a better first sector, although he got a corner cut on the second one, so his lap is going to be invalid.
Oh, I think that is somebody 63, who is part of the rebranded Shark Racing GT3 team, one of the latest additions to the grid this season.
Yep, it's rebranded from Fleet after Molcraft gave ownership to Puffy recently.
Oh, that is insightful. And let's see how Shark Racing would fare the coming races that we have.
I mean, by having 2 drivers in qualifying, they're already doing much better than what Fleet was doing in the last 3 rounds, so I'd say it's looking good already.
And not to mention, I believe that's your logo in the hood. That's really awesome there.
Yeah, that's something I noticed only pre-practice as well yesterday. I'm part of the team as co-owner, and yeah, they put my logo on the car.
That is awesome.
On the sides.
I guess you have a lot of sponsors now in GT3 Effects land. Really awesome there.
No, yeah, I only have one in GT3, I think. I'm not sure. I completely forgot. But yeah, I do have someone in F1. I have.
Oh?
Yeah, it's F1. That's mainly it.
That's great.
Yep.
Okay, everyone.
RCS sponsorship.
Well, there's only one in I8. I think that's the Red Bull Petronas. So really grateful with guys there. Yes!
Yeah,
happily driving for them in I8 after the series lock from Expo a couple weeks ago. Okay, I guess.
Battery they added in I8.
Oh, I haven't tested it myself yet. But
it's very similar to how it is in Formula E.
Okay, that's interesting. So I guess we're getting.
And braking recharges it. It uses it. It's gonna be fun for sure.
Oh, that's nice. I guess we have additional speed boosts then. ERS like for IS.
A good engineer to not run out of battery.
Oh no. Anyway, all right. We have now 9 minutes and 12 seconds in qualifying, and as of this moment, Seva still leads the qualifying session, and followed by him is Mummy.
Yeah, Mummy is a second behind. That's a very big gap as well.
Oh yeah, that's
so Seva on a whole nother level right there.
Oh yes. Speaking of which, you just set a purple sector last sector 3 right there. And I don't think there's anyone else setting purple sectors as of this moment. Oh, that is a red sector 1. I think he corner cut it there, and Seva now respawns going back to base. With now 8 minutes and 23 seconds remaining in this qualifying session, the closest competitor to the pole position has to be Mummy, who now just got a yellow sector 2. Let's see what Mummy will be getting by the end of this lap. Followed by Mummy is Eric Keppery in the sister KR Racing, who's now in the pits, by the way. Perhaps getting some refueling, and no, actually, pits in soft tires to get that additional speed on track. By the way, it seems like Valor is doing pretty good this qualifying session. Lettuce of the Wet, one of their drivers, is now sitting on P5, and that's just 4 more positions to the pole position. So that's pretty decent come the beginning of the race. That is, if Lettuce of the Wet keeps that up. And Baraka, the previous podium sitter from the Australian Grand Prix, is sitting at P7 with an unfortunate sector 2 that is red actually right now. So hopefully Buraka gets to manage that for the next coming laps.
Yeah,
Right
I'm
now,
back.
7 minutes. Oh, hello,
So yeah,
Fexland.
about the stream, guys. So spectating is kind of broken, and Depot is currently streaming it. He was spectating Seva earlier, but since Seva reset, he can't spectate anyone else. He's not here, so yeah,
Oh,
you're just gonna have to deal with that until he's back.
oh, I see, I see, I see. Oh no. Okay, okay.
But yeah, currently Seva is still in the lead. 1 second gap between him and Mami and Pichu. Someone I'm surprised that's doing somewhat well is Lettuce of the Wet, currently P8 in that Valor.
Mhm.
Yeah, he hasn't been doing very well in the races. He's been getting lapped and lapped many times, but so far he's doing well. And the
Oh yeah.
Burak is in a purple first sector.
Oh, I guess that's some action now from the Crake racing driver as Buraka sets a purple sector 1. Let's see what Buraka will get come sector 2. That'll be great to see.
Yeah, so people call in Valor slow in chat, that's kind of funny, but we will have to wait
Oh
and
no.
see the race. Their drivers are not the worst. They've been performing decently in the last few
Mhm.
races. Let's hope they do better for the team and hopefully score points for Valor.
Yes,
Valor is
yes,
an
yes.
iconic team, that's all.
That is true. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Valor has been there since season 1, or am I correct? Because
Yeah, I think,
yeah.
well, I'm not a historian of Ion, but they have been here in season 1 and 2 possibly.
Mm.
And I guess, so they weren't here at the start of the season, but they recently came back, yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. They actually, I believe they came in around the Australian Grand Prix, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah,
or
they
perhaps
released
the
X21
South.
or
No, the X21 has been rebranded to the Lamborghini team. Lamborghini, rather. Sorry.
oh yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So Valor,
Yeah.
I don't know which Valor came from.
I believe Valor was an additional team early on this season. Perhaps we just noticed them come afterwards. But yeah, here they are.
Yeah, exactly. Vexala drivers currently P13 and P14 with the same lap time. That's kind of
Oh,
interesting.
oh yeah, that is interesting.
Yeah.
3:79. That's wow. And apparently, if we look at the stream, there are people now in the camera, possibly trying to show themselves in the stream. So,
Yeah, Tyler Morgan with the McLaren Expo shirt. That has my sponsorship.
let's go. I can see your name right there. Amazing one, Fexland. And it's so funny to see these two drivers in the stream right now. Very, very rare
Yeah,
moment
you
to see.
came here to watch qualifying. What you're watching is people dancing. Seems kind
Oh, it's nice. They're saying a sub to Fex. Let's go, Fexland.
of- Yeah, sub to RCS as well, while we're at it.
Hey, let's go, let's go. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, there are people asking what happened to the camera. So right now, Dpont is not yet in, so we're just waiting. So unfortunately, the camera cannot be moved as of the moment. But later on, we're hoping that things would be fixed. But don't worry, everyone. Don't worry. We'll get it fixed. We're doing our best.
Yep, we're just waiting on Despicable Devil or Depot to come back to fix it, and they're both eating at the same time. This is what
Oh,
happens
yeah,
when
yeah.
you work with British people. They
Oh,
basically
no.
all the time.
Oh, snap.
But yeah, Wolf Lander, he currently in
Yeah.
GT3, he's P2. He's
P2.
5 behind now. He's actually catching up to Seva, yeah. I've only considered him as possibly the only competition Seva might have this race because Wolf was doing Expo and recently he switched to
Oh,
GT3 and he's a very good GT3 driver. And now he's
that's
series
great.
GT3 of course.
Okay, okay. I guess that's a promotion by Wolf Landry to GT3, if I'm not
Yeah, I think
mistaken.
he even had offers into joining F1, but I guess he finally
Wow!
on GT3.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
great. Joining the Grand Touring Racing is possibly Wolf Landry's greatest advantage and strength.
Yeah. AJ Capadonna is such in a purple first sector. Can he
Oh,
keep it up
interesting.
with the purple second sector possibly? We will have to wait and see.
Oh, if AJ Capadonna. Oh
Yellow.
no, that is a yellow sector 2. But let's see what AJ gets by the end of sector 3. If AJ
He
would be
was
able
getting
to
a
top.
very nice slipstream from by plumbing the brand star on that straight, and there is a very, very long straight on this track, so the slipstream
Mhm.
is very beneficial on there.
That's right, Vexland. And considering there are two DRS zones that are coming right next to each other, that's going to be absolute speed on the straights if they pass that.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's a
Invalid lap.
red.
He must have cut
Yeah,
on the final sector or something and got an invalid.
unfortunately.
It's most likely the triple chicane. The triple chicane is very brutal. Like most people
Oh
have a hard
yes,
time going through it, including myself, of course.
that's a really tough one. You
Yeah,
honestly need to brake in the proper time, possibly before the curbs, so that you can be able to balance yourself as you progress through the chicane.
yeah, exactly. And the rear on these cars is somewhat unstable, so by swerving left and right on that chicane, you may lose it and spin around, and you know,
Hmm.
see what happens.
Exactly. We
Someone
have to be
new on
really
the
careful.
grid right now, driving for Lamborghini is Mummy. I've never seen them before in Ion GT3, and they're currently P5. Not doing too bad.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've seen
That's
them racing other leagues, and they've did a very good job.
oh, that's great. And considering that Lamborghini is a new team, Mummy is probably here to prove themselves on the grid. Let's see how Mummy performs later on in the race.
Yeah.
Solid P5. Solid P5.
And the Lamborghini team is the only team on the grid right now that's using the Lamborghini car model, or the car model that
Ah,
looks like
yeah,
Lamborghini. I
yeah.
don't know what it's called. Most teams don't actually use it because they consider it the worst car possibly you can use. Because even though each car
Oh,
model has different stats, they say this one is somewhat the worst in terms of driving. And yeah,
oh, wow. I guess that's why there are different cars in the grid, I see.
yeah,
That's
most
fantastic.
people say the Dragonite, the one that KR is using, is the best.
That one looks like Ferrari.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Qualifying is over. Mummy and Big Boy have finished P5 and P6. Let's see if anyone overtakes them. Ogun is in P10. We've seen him do well in the previous races. Only P10 in qualifying. That's going to be interesting.
oh wow, let's see how Agnes is able to make up for that positions, as Agnes performed really well in the first 3 races of GT3. Fantastic performance by the Toyota Advent driver.
Yep. Let's see. An interesting sign-in we've seen recently is sign-in proof that Dan Hajek joined KR Racing Y as a main driver, but now he's only a reserve. So I guess he decided to finally leave Audi.
Oh, isn't he oh yeah, okay. He was probably a recent driver for, I think, F1? Is he F1?
Yeah,
He's recent.
he's an F1 driver. He got a podium yesterday in Greece.
Ah, yeah. Oh, wow, congratulations. Double podium for Audi yesterday. If you have not seen the Ion F1 racing event, people, please do check it out on the channel. That was quite a fantastic Greek Grand Prix yesterday. We have seen a lot of action by the F1 drivers. And now qualifying is finished.
Yeah, we saw a lot of crashes as well.
True. I
Crashes is
unfortunately
what
crashed
makes
as
the
well.
race interesting.
Oh, Expo later. Double events tonight, people. We'll be seeing 2 Grand Touring series streaming live in Ion Racing tonight or this afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. But right now, as we are still seeing the other drivers finish their laps, we have Seva securing the pole position for today's race at a 1 minute and 31 seconds lap time. That's really great. Seva and Wolf Landry are almost at the same time, but separated by 0.5 of a second. So later we will be seeing the cars on the grid.
The intro, by the way, check this.
Okie dokie. All right, everyone. Welcome to the GT3 round 4, I believe. And this is going to be in Dubai. The Grand Touring continues as we are live at the Palm Harbor Circuit here in Dubai. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to GT Dubai here at the Palm Harbor Circuit. And we are gearing up to see some fantastic action on track. Qualifying just finished and we're now waiting for the lights to come out in a few moments' time. My name is Arceus. I am an Ion GT3 commentator and I'm joined by the one and only Fexalan. How's it going, Fex?
Hello everyone, I'm doing quite well. I'm very excited to see how this race pans out and how many crashes we might have at that game.
Oh yes, that chicane right there in Sector 3 can be really tough, especially if you do not enter properly. So we have to be careful, especially the drivers, if they want to get a smooth exit from that turn. So now we are seeing the drivers gearing up and preparing themselves as they position onto the track about in a few moments' time. Oh, we can see the cars now. They're exiting the pits and about to begin this race. Now, Fex, what are your thoughts coming in the beginning of the GT Dubai?
I don't know actually. I saw Ognis get P10 in qualifying. That was so much interesting because he was doing quite well in the previous races, getting very good points for the team. So maybe we will see him make up some positions in that sprint race, settle in a decent position, and then collisions are on, and then we're gonna see some fighting. We're obviously going to be seeing some overtaking on that long straight. Hopefully that makes the race somewhat interesting. And yeah, I'm very excited. I'm excited to see Seva dominate again. And
yes. Seva has been an absolute beast ever since round 1 back in France. Now let's see if we are going to be seeing the same momentum and the same energy coming from Seva this round 4. Or will we be seeing a fresh new victorious driver later on the end of the race? We're about to see some action live in a few moments' time, people, and we are really excited to see how GT Dubai will play out.
Yeah, I am excited to see how it will play out as well.
Oh, okie dokie, people, so we're still waiting. So right now, if you have not subscribed to Ion Racing on YouTube, please do so. We are now trying to get 3.3k subscribers. We're almost there, Ion community, so please do subscribe if you have not already. And to all of our members, if you're tuning in today, thank you very much. And your support really means a lot to the media team and to everyone in Ion. We have now 21 people watching now as we are seeing the cars line up on the grid.
Yeah, also make sure to smash that like button as well. I see we have 20 people here watching and only 13 likes. Guys, you need to smash that like for this race.
I guess it's 14 now on my end. And 1 dislike. Oh no.
We're currently seeing all the drivers line up, getting ready for this race.
Yes.
First, it's half distance of the feature race. I see some drivers on the soft, some of the hards. I wonder how this will go and if we will see any pit stops.
Oh, okay. So, well, ever since the previous sprint races that we've been seeing, there are only a few drivers going in to actually pit for new sets of tires. The others, they just try to either make sure that their soft tires last the entire sprint race. And we also see other drivers going in for hards, but we have already seen and proven that the hard strategy isn't always effective. So I guess will have they learned their lessons already? We don't know. We are bound to see what's going to happen.
Yes, indeed. So Greg is lining up. Wait, is Greg driving in GT3? Yeah. Okay, I was confused for a second because I thought he drove in F1 yesterday, but he didn't. It was Craig had the F1 fan and AVH in chat scoring points yesterday, but yeah.
Oh, nice. That's amazing for Craig.
I think they were the first points of the season, or possibly the second. I'm not sure.
That's just like what they call this Buraka during the previous GT round, scoring the first podium for Craig Racings. Now, it seems like Craig Racing is bouncing back and absolutely performing really well this mid-season. We're now in round 4, albeit a bit early actually, but we're seeing some good performance by the Craig Racing drivers. So right now, if you guys have not seen, we have 2 additional teams coming into the grid. We have the Lamborghini GT3 team and Shark Racing. Shark Racing is a rebrand of Fleet that we have already seen perform in the past 3 rounds for GT3. Lamborghini has been rebranded from the previous X21 team. That's why we sadly do not have any X21 drivers anymore. And fun fact, the Lamborghini GT3 team is using the only Lamborghini model in the game, so that's what we have right there.
Yeah, something interesting that's happening right now. If you go look at the back of the grid, spectate the other Lamborghini.
Yeah, actually see.
Yeah,
no positions anymore.
They don't have enough slots on the grid to fit everyone in GT3 because this grid was made for F1, and I guess it doesn't fit all the GT3 drivers. So some of them need to line up on the corner, the final corner of the series. That's
wow. This is a really tight grid now. But we're seeing a lot of different colors in the grid, and again, we have Seva on the lead. So right now he's on softs. Previously he was on hards, and that strategy did not work out for him. Seems like he is applying the lessons he has learned, and hopefully he could win this sprint race. Okay, people, if you're seeing right now on the screen, we are on the POV of one of the drivers. I think this is Bikeo, I believe, or Playero 2. I believe that's Playero 2 on one of the positions in the back of the grid. We can see how packed this grid is today. We're seeing a lot of drivers. That means that not all of the starting grid borders are filled up because of the amount of GT3 drivers we have today. Everyone is actually fixing their positions.
This is so confusing. I don't know what they're gonna do there. But there are a lot of drivers at the back there. I think there are about 6 drivers not in a slot for the start of the race. That's quite interesting. But yeah, we're gonna go on board with or we're gonna spectate Garrett for the race start because he hasn't had the best season start. He didn't make
unfortunately, yes.
For KR, yeah. So this will be interesting for him. Let's hope he can score some points for his team and maybe do as well as the other drivers in KR, especially his teammate Seva.
Oh, that is correct, Faxelan. Last time, we have seen Lion Guy 2006 take his place. Okay.
Yeah, that didn't go too well, didn't it? But so
it's lights out now.
Huh?
Everyone is racing, I believe. Oh wow, we are now beginning the sprint race for the Ion GT3 round 4. Now this is quite action. We are seeing all the drivers just trying to move past each of their opponents as they now progress to the next heartbreaking zone.
Yeah, exactly. So currently we see... Oh no, the spectator is broken. Okay, we're gonna go on board with Seva. Currently in P3 we have Wolf Landry and the third wheel currently tied for P2. It says there, and I think that yeah, I think Wolf Landry is doing quite well for his first race in GT3.
That's great as well for Hoshi Shirogane Faxalan, but unfortunately, Wolf Landry just set a red sector 1. That's probably a corner cut by him, but right now we're seeing the third wheel getting the same momentum as the previous rounds, but no! Wolf Landry gets that P2 spot from the third wheel, and Seba getting 2 purple sectors right there. Fantastic job by the KR Racing driver.
Yeah, exactly, and we see that Mummy in the Lamborghini tied for P4 right now with Epic Brother in the KR.
Oh, that is quite some action on that part. As we are also, if we actually proceed to the third wheel once again, we're seeing as he attempts to possibly overtake Wolf Landry, and he does! He is now back onto P2 and gets the fastest lap of the race with 1 purple sector, 2 green sectors. That is just enough for the third wheel to get the fastest lap all the way to possibly overtake Seva with just 9/10 of a second separating the 2 drivers.
Yeah, exactly. It's a very close battle at the lead of this race, and we see the Craig of Lolfan Greg up there fighting for the top 5. I think. Yep, they're currently the leaderboard is taking quite a while to load now. We're really lagging, so we're gonna have to wait until the next sector to see which gap everyone is on. But yeah, if you guys didn't know, there is CCs on this track, and if you cut, you get 1 CC, and it invalidates your lap. So if you get the fastest lap and a CC, that doesn't count. It also adds a CC to your current CC. Basically, if you get 22 corner cuts, you're gonna be serving a drive-through penalty. So lots of drivers need to be careful to avoid doing that.
Oh, that is correct. Nobody likes a drive-through penalty, especially if they are vying for points. Because a drive-through penalty will not just be a long one, but it could also be a bad addition to your race performance. Now that we have seen the leaderboards back on track, we're seeing a 1-3 by the KR Racing drivers. We have Epic Brother 55 in the sister KR Racing, and Seva gets the fastest lap of the race. The third wheel is separating those 2 KR Racing drivers, sitting comfortably in P2.
Yeah, and so basically with the drive-through penalty, like you said, this is a sprint race. At lap 3, collisions are gonna be turned on. That means you can hit other cars, which only happens in sprint races. So if you get a drive-through penalty, you're most likely gonna be losing track position, and it's gonna be hard to get track position with collisions on. And I believe collisions are gonna turn on any second now. And as you see, it's a red flag. That means the collisions are on.
Oh, this will be exciting. We have seen a lot of carnage in the previous 3 rounds, Vexel, and let's see how carnage would build up in Dubai. Are we seeing any crashes yet? I hope not.
Yeah, I hope all the drivers are staying safe and avoiding any sort of danger. As we see Epic Brother right there, I don't know what he's doing. He's way behind Greg now. He lost a position to Greg. He got a cut in the second sector. I think he went wide in the hairpin, possibly hit Wolf Landry in the back. Wolf Landry is also getting a red second sector.
I see. Well, that is a great position by Greg in one of the Craig Racing vehicles. That is quite a solid performance so far by the Craig Racing team, as we're seeing their team boss, I believe, Greg, in P4. Possibly a great support to Baraka, one of the drivers that they have last time.
Yep, and I believe TDM fan is having issues on the leaderboard, because right now you can't see him anywhere in the positions, and that's because he forgot to jump out and into the car.
Oh no.
That means he's gonna basically be a lap down than everyone else, but in reality he's just ahead of Big Boy. That means he's in P16 or P17 rather.
Okay. Well, that is quite unfortunate. The same thing happened to some drivers previously in a hydro race because there were some drivers that were not able to jump in on time and the leaderboards were not able to register their names. So, just like we have here in this race.
Yep, exactly. I believe that was a bug in Hydro, but yeah, it's basically the same thing. It happened also in F2 yesterday. It's been
Oh,
happening
no.
everywhere.
Ouch. So people have to be really careful when jumping in and out of the cars if they want their names to show up on the leaderboard. Oh no! I think someone nearly flipped right there, but just really missed out on that one. I believe that was Epic Brother 55. Yeah, that was Epic Brother 55 earlier. Almost flipped the car, but massively attempted to save it.
Yeah, we see Mummy ahead of him now, so yeah, most likely Epic Brother made a major mistake and let Mummy
Mhm.
through in position.
Wow. Seems like that is a good performance so far by the Lamborghini team. Just take note, people, they are new to the grid this season and they are now sitting at P5. A great debut so far, leading by Mami, one of their drivers for Lamborghini.
Yep, indeed. This track is really hard, if I'm being honest. The sausage curves, you can easily get stuck on the sausage curves in these GT3 cars, so the drivers need to avoid doing that. Something I just noticed earlier and I forgot to talk about. AJ Capadonna, he did well in quali. Where is he? He actually
Oh
is
no,
out
yeah,
of the race.
yeah. I
I'm
also
not
just
sure what
noticed.
happened with him.
Where is AJ?
He's
AG
out of the
Capadonna.
race.
Oh, that is unfortunate. Oh, okay. I hope his team is still going to perform well throughout the remainder of this session.
Yeah, indeed. So we should. Ogany started P10. He's all the way up in P7. Currently
Oh,
trying
wow.
to catch up to Epic Brother, who we've been seeing make mistakes left and right. So let's see how Organis is doing just behind him. Is he gonna be able to overtake him on the with the slipstream on the straight? Viplummy overtaken Organis right there. So is Organis gonna be able to get his position back and possibly look ahead of him and try to catch up to Epic
Let's
Brother? Let's see.
see. Oh, I think they have
Oh
just crossed the
no! Organis
chicanes.
spun around. He
Oh
made a
no! Oh, that is not good for Agnes. Agnes just needed to get that overtake, but unfortunately, that spin just diverted Agnes away from that overtake.
Yeah, he's fighting with Bombo Clutch for P10 right now, that or P9 rather. That shows you how much that mistake cost him. It cost him about 6 or 7 seconds right there, so that's really unfortunate.
I see. And also one thing that we had to take notice, where is Garrett Turbo? I think Garrett is nowhere to be found on the top 23, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
he's P26 getting a corner cut left and right.
Oh no, that is not good. Looking for the KR Racing driver. But at least Seva is still on P1, holding that position by 5 seconds behind of the third wheel. Third wheel is just gaining up on him, but still 5 seconds behind.
Yeah, indeed. Seva dominance, everywhere you go, Seva is gonna dominate, of course, unless there's a track he really hates. But
Oh, I see.
so far he's doing quite well. And I think there's only one tri-spirit on track, so it's only the
Yes,
circuit,
yes,
right?
we were not able to take note of that. Space Ghost is not present this session today, or maybe something
No,
must have happened internally.
no, he has been locked into F1 now. Early yesterday, he drove
Oh,
for
I
Red
see.
Star in F1, scoring points for the team.
Oh, that is great. That's great
Yeah.
for a Space Ghost. Now, I guess the third wheel will just be a lone wolf for Tri Spirits. Go for it, third wheel, as they say.
Exactly, and Garrett is still getting those corner cuts. I don't think he's gonna be avoiding them anytime soon. And Silver right here got a corner cut in the first sector
Oh
and the
no.
second sector. As you can see, the corner cuts on this track very, very brutal.
Yeah, I've been experiencing that as well in Iron Formula Racing 2020. The corner cuts are very, very brutal if you just go beyond track. 2 seconds given to you. Do it again, another 2 seconds. That will be so, so bad for the drivers.
Exactly, yeah. They're gonna need to avoid that drive through. As who is that? Is I think that's Garrett, who almost spun there. He lost the rear heavily. And yeah, the highest corner cuts I can see right now is somebody 63 in P22. He has
Oh,
17 corner cuts out of
17.
22. Yeah, he's only 5 cuts away from getting that penalty. A
Oh
very bad
no.
performance from the new Shark Racing team.
Previously, Fleet was doing quite okay, I believe. But now
Well,
Shark Racing has to possibly live up to the expectations.
yeah, well, Fleet before this weren't even making it to most of the races, so finally they have some drivers now, I guess.
Oh, I see. Well, that is great indeed. Right now, Greg is still sitting comfortably on P4. That is the closest Greg has been to the top three runners, and that is really, really great for the Craig Racing team as we're seeing Greg give it his all so far, 8 laps in the sprint race.
Yeah, his teammate Burak all the way down in P17. I'm not sure what happened to him, and Tempe just ahead of him had to take the escape road in the triple chicane. That
Oh
basically
no.
gives him a cut on the final sector. So yeah, he's gonna be getting another corner cut and possibly getting closer to that threshold of 22. Somebody 63 is at 20 cuts now, only 2 cuts away.
Oh no, somebody
Right.
63 has to be really, really careful. We don't want to see that unfortunate drive-through penalty in this race.
Yeah, we're currently lap 8 out of 9, so only 2 laps to go for everyone here. So yeah, he
Mhm.
just needs to be careful.
Oh, yes, indeed. And also, if you have not noticed, Agnes and Tempe X, I believe they are teammates in Toyota
Yeah.
Advan. And those two drivers have two different cars. We're seeing one Ferrari Dragonite being used by Agnes, and we have a Valor that's being used by Tempe X. So that is quite a unique perspective. Two different car builds in one team.
Yeah, that's very interesting. I have actually never noticed or seen that before. What? That's interesting. I guess it's driver preference at this point. So each
Maybe.
driver prefers different cars because the cars have different handling, different acceleration, different top speed. But
That
yeah,
is true. And
very
also different sounds as well, to be honest.
yeah, different sounds. Of course, that's the most important part.
Oh, lap 9 now, Fexland, lap
Oh,
9.
Epic Noob P18. Taking a very bad line through the chicane. He was on the sausage curves right there.
Oh, Valor is not doing pretty well in the sprint race. We're seeing both Lettuce of the Wet and Epic Noob sitting at P18 and 20 respectively. Valor has to give it their all to possibly be higher in the positions this race.
Yes, indeed. And Mummy P5 still. He's doing very well for
Wow.
Lamborghini's first race.
Really awesome debut by Mummy. That is amazing for Lamborghini, one of the latest additions we have on the grid.
Yep, and I believe Seva is passing some back markers right now who are getting blue
Oh,
flags from the race director. I believe he successfully overtook them.
oh nice. Seva being Seva. I
Just
believe
over.
he's about to enter the starting grid, Vex. And he is now within the borders. And here he is winning the sprint race for GT Dubai 2021. Amazing driving by Seva. Another victory. I believe both of us saw that coming, huh, Vex?
I mean, if you didn't see it coming, you're most likely blind. But yeah,
Oh no!
of course,
But yes.
nothing unlucky happened with him, and he did a great job.
Congratulations for KR Racing. And now we have the third wheel on a fantastic P2 spot. And Greg, whoa, in P3, well, Craig Racing just got their very own podium for GT Dubai, led by Greg. That's his first podium as well in GT3 Season 3. So that is amazing by Greg in the Craig Racing. And Mommy almost getting there in just P4. An amazing debut as well by Lamborghini and Mommy. Now this was
Yeah,
quite
what
an
happened
amazing
for
sprint race.
Flandre? He lost 2 positions at the end of that race.
Sad, yeah.
That even happened.
That's two corner cuts, unfortunately. But Wolf Landry is still in P5. That's still some great points for Hoshi Shiragane.
Yeah. But yeah, they did a great job. Hoshi Shiragon getting P5, that's still decent points for the team. Somebody getting the 22 cuts he needed at the end of that race. I guess he's not gonna
Somebody.
serve that drive-through penalty.
That was so amazing. Really
Yeah.
great escape right there. All right,
So
good job with somebody 63.
yeah, I'm guessing the feature race is gonna have a limit of 44 cuts because it's
Oh, 44 now. Double. Because it's, I think it's double the length for the sprint race, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, exactly. I think that's the case.
Ah,
Or it's
nice.
triple.
Okie dokie. We're gonna be seeing some action again later. Ooh,
Yep.
amazing. All right, people. We're now seeing 28 amazing viewers watching the Ion GT3 Round 4. If you have not yet liked this video, please do so. We have 24 likes. Okay, that's great. That's great. We're now increasing. And please do subscribe to the channel. We're aiming to get 3.3k. And I believe we could do that through your help. So help us get 3.3k subscribers. Ion community, let's go. Let's do this.
Yeah, we're gonna have a 29 lap feature, so I guess it's triple distance instead.
Oh,
with
wow.
the 66 cuts limit.
That's triple. Oh, wow. That is going to be a long one, huh?
Yeah,
27
it's
laps. Oh, I
long.
think fair length. I think
Yeah.
France still had the longest number of laps.
Yeah, because it's
First
the
race.
shortest track.
Yeah, shortest. Okie dokie. So if you can see right now, people, we have the drivers taking a bit of a rest and some debriefing here in the paddock for GT3. We're seeing some just entering the pits, others some flailing about as they are gearing up for the feature race this afternoon, this morning, or this evening, depending on where you are watching today. So this is going to be amazing. Let's see what the feature race has in store.
Yeah, I'm excited for that feature race as well. It's gonna be quite interesting. The strategy is gonna be the most interesting part. I don't know what kind of data the drivers have been getting. I don't know how long each tire lasts, but we're most likely gonna be seeing different strategies.
Mm-hmm. Many different strategies can come into play here. Others can possibly start with the hards and go for the long run and then just spit in with softs near the end. Not that good in strategies, but that could possibly one strategy. We may never know.
Yeah, exactly. So we're just waiting for all the drivers to get ready, pick their tire choice, and make their tire choice and line up on the grid, of course. So it's a reverse grid for the top 10. That means Organis would be starting P1
Oh.
and so on. But yeah.
Let's see, Agnes, Viplami. Oh, Agnes and Viplami. I believe they have an underrated, what you call this, performance over the past races because we have usually been seeing both of these drivers side by side in several occasions now. And now we're going to be seeing them on the front row for the feature race. Now let's see who will be P1 come turn 1. Will it be Viplami, Agnes, or perhaps anyone from the first top runners? We may never know.
Yeah. All the cars currently in the pits picking their tires. I wonder. I see some soft runners, some medium runners, so it's 100% guaranteed too. So some people are gonna have different strategies.
Mm-hmm. I'd love to see a mixture of strategies so that this race could possibly be interesting. Now, a lot of people don't really like the real-life Abu Dhabi GP in Formula 1. Now, let's see how this would play out if GT Dubai would possibly prove these people wrong.
Yeah, exactly. So we're currently just waiting for everyone. Did the server crash?
Oh no. Unfortunately, the same thing has happened to me.
Oh.
So right now, people, we will just wait until the server is being fixed in the next couple of seconds. So right now, you're looking at Palm Harbor Circuit. This place is really extravagant. We have a lot of different locations and venues for you to walk around, sit down, enjoy the sunshine. This is Palm Harbor. Enjoy it because it's not just a circuit, but it's also a park. So if you come visit this place, you'll see a lot of different places to film your TikToks, shoot your Instagram photos, tweet your Twitter things, and then make YouTube videos as well on this track. Palm Harbor is one of my personal favorites. What do you think of Palm Harbor effects?
I don't really like it, mainly because of the final triple chicane. And the sausage curbs on every corner and the corner cuts. But other than that, it's a fun track, of course. I had my second F1 race here and I finished P20. At least I finished the race,
Oh,
of course.
but
But
that's great. That's great. That's great
yeah,
facts.
the triple chicane, they have the option to not use it, but they decide to use it anyway. I guess they just want to give a challenge to the drivers.
Oh. Well, there are two layouts here in the Palm Harbor Circuit. So today we are seeing one of those two layouts, and that is the original layout with the triple chicane. So perhaps this could add a little bit of a razzle dazzle for the drivers. Once they hit that triple chicane, they gotta go do some basic maneuvers to pass that thing nice and smooth. So we gotta be careful if they pass that, or else you would possibly hit the walls and you're out. We don't want that.
Yep, exactly. So we're currently just waiting for everyone to rejoin again and everyone to get the race restarted. And yeah, we're just waiting currently.
Yep. So we're just hanging there, people. We will get back in Palm Harbor for in a while. I mean, in a while. So right now, just gaze upon the beautiful sights of the Dubai GP. This place is really awesome. If you have not been here, you're missing out, people. I swear, you are missing out. This is a one-of-a-kind venue, and this is great for family bondings, parties, perhaps picnics with your friends even. You gotta go visit Palm Harbor Circuit today. Okay, guess here we are. And we're now seeing the drivers heading out onto the track, getting onto their vehicles, their chariots of fire as they start this race. We're seeing a lot of action now brewing up. I can hear car revs from a mile away. They're now getting onto their cars like it's Sunday morning. Let's get out there, people. Let's go do this.
Yeah, I see the cars revving up in the garages. They're just getting ready to line up on the grid again and start the race.
Ooh, we gotta start the race in a while. Now, while we're waiting, people, for your information, if you have just tuned into the stream, welcome to Iron Racing. This is one of the series that we have on this channel, GT3, or Grand Touring 300 in full. This is one of Iron Racing series. We still have others. There's Formula 1, Formula 2, X-Bow coming right after GT3. There's also the special Hydro series that is not streamed, but you can check it out on Fexland's channel, of course. We also have the Formula E series and I8. I believe that's everything. And also, not to mention, Iron Endurance Championship, which will be rerunning next week. Hopefully, we can see amazing endurance.
Yeah, indeed. I'm very excited for that as well.
Oh, nice. And now we are on the POV of Seva, or one of the KR Racing vehicles today, as we are waiting for the race to begin.
And if you guys are wondering, we're gonna have highlights of the Hydro races coming next this week actually. So yeah, Default is working on those highlights.
That's great. We can now see the highlights of the first ever. Is this the first ever Hydro race we're talking about, Fex?
No, I think it's gonna be the second race. Not
Oh,
the
the
first.
second. Okay, okay. I see. I
But at
see.
least we're gonna see how bad depot of a driver is, or
Oh no!
driver
Oh
depot.
no!
Yeah.
uh, D-Pod is the head of media, and he's also one of the drivers for Hydro Racing. Imagine that. The head of
Yep.
media giving it his all on the seas. In the seas.
I mean, he was trying so hard during the race that he even managed to jump out of his boat. That's quite. That's another level of try hard then.
Oh no! Alrighty.
I hope he doesn't fire me after this.
Oh no! And I think that was E Sliders in front of Seva that we just see yeeting out of the camera picture now. Alright, people, so while waiting, who do you vote or believe would be winning this feature race of GT3? Let us know in the live chat replay. Now, I guess we have one comment that's from Gustavo. Seva will win the Grand Prix for Dubai. Oh, let us see. Who do you guys vote? Who are you wishing to see finish on the podium? We have 29 laps for this.
Yeah, Seva won the sprint race. That means he's gonna be starting P10 because of the reverse grid.
Oh,
Top 10 reverse grid.
I see, I see. Oh, we are seeing
It
more
doesn't
people.
really matter because collisions aren't in the feature race, so even if he starts P10, he can easily make up the
Oh
difference.
yeah, that's
The
also the right.
grid.
Okie
It's all
dokie.
about strategy.
Mm-hmm. Proper strat, proper tactics will give you the edge. If I can ask, by the way, Faxelon, which car, or let's say car model, do you like the most in GT3? We're seeing a lot of different car models here.
Um, in terms of looks, I think my favorite has to be the Dragonite.
Oh, oh, that's great. That's great. I honestly one of my favorites was the Dragonites before. It's also one of my favorites now. Although I like the appeal of the I think it's the Valor vehicle because it's resembling the real life Mercedes AMG GT3. Quite
Yeah,
looks
it's inspired by it, but it looks nowhere like it.
Oh, inspired. Okay, my bad.
Well,
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair
yeah,
enough.
the long nose, and it just looks like very square. It looks like a Minecraft car for some reason.
Oh, Minecraft. Valor got Minecrafted.
I kind of like
Oh,
the Lamborghini as well. It's quite unique. You never see a Lamborghini in Ion.
Oh yeah, there's also one more, I believe. We have not seen that in quite a while, but I believe Sheye talked about it in Ion War of the Wheels, episode 2, if I'm not mistaken. The Road to F1. I'm not sure that what the episode, but there are different vehicles.
Yeah, Vexala is using a different vehicle. Is that the one you're talking about?
No, no, no. This car that I'm talking about is not in the grid. It's almost
Oh.
like the Lamborghini, but it's a different look. More like the X-Bow. X-Bow. I don't know how
Wow.
to pronounce
Okay,
it.
I don't know what it is. We're gonna have to ask Ion historian to tell us what it is.
Oh, yeah. But it's available in War of the Wheels. I have seen it.
Okay. Interesting. So Seville lining up P10 right there. Mummy is gonna be starting P5. Oh no, he finished P4, didn't he? That means he starts P6.
Oh, yeah, yeah. P6, it's going to be a reverse grid. Now we're seeing again the same look from the sprint race earlier. There are going to be drivers going to be in the back parts of the grid. So we're seeing the same vehicles, I guess. There's a Lamborghini. Oh, there's a Tri-Spirit.
The rear
behind.
of the Lamborghini, it looks very aggressive. I like it. You can see it on the right hand of the screen right there. Very aggressive.
Yeah, it looks. I'm not sure, but it reminds me a lot of the Lamborghini Centenario
Yeah, same.
because of the look, the sleekness, the smoothness. Looks so sleek. Very nice. I love it.
Yep.
It's
We
like
have Miggy on the
yeah.
screen right there, blocking our vision. We can't even see the car.
Oh, Miggy. Real Miggy Kulit in front. And we now have another person next
He
to me.
still hasn't finished an F1 race yet.
Really?
Bad for him.
Oh no. Hopefully Miggy could finally get that race finish, as we have Space Ghost next to him.
Yeah, Space Ghost can't drive for Tri-Spirit in GT3 anymore, or he would get a race ban and 15 points deduction.
Oh, we can see the look of the Lamborghini from this perspective. Oh wow, that Lamborghini is saying, I'm gonna terrorize anyone behind me. That's such amazing details in the Lamborghini car. Just shows danger and aggression. Okie dokie. I can see lights flickering. Are we about to see lights out in a few moments' time?
They still haven't set the laps yet, but yeah, we should be able to see those soon.
Oh, okay.
So we see TDM fan complaining about the bug he had with the leaderboard.
Oh no.
Yeah, he is at the back of the grid right now because of that unfortunate bug he had.
Ouch. But TDM fan, I believe he had a master race 2 races ago. I think that was it in South Korea? TDM
Yeah,
fan
when he
gave a
did
podium.
the amazing wet pit stop strategy.
Yeah, great strategy by Audi that time, and quite unfortunate that TDM fan has to be in the back. Okay, here we go. I guess the leaderboard has refreshed. 38 corner cut limit, as per B Guys, our race director for today. Laps are now being set, people. 29 laps. 29. And now we're seeing the lights go. Let's see. So jump out and back in. Now we're seeing the leaderboard set up. Okie dokie. Ladies and gentlemen, in a few moments, we're gonna be seeing the 5 lights flicker and the feature race shall begin here in the Palm Harbor Circuit, Dubai. So let's see how this would pan out for this afternoon. Quite a very hot temperature today, and that's gonna just heat up the driver's passion as they speed off in the track.
Yeah, indeed. We still see some drivers at the back. They're struggling to find a position on the grid to start the race.
That's unfortunate. Okay, watch the lights. We're about to see some action, people. In 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we are racing here in Palm Harbor as we're seeing the drivers gear up as they progress through turn 1. Here they are progressing towards turn 2 in this massive curvy section of the road as they are going to overtake driver after driver after driver. We're seeing no collisions yet. Possibly never be gonna seeing any collisions for the remainder of the race, as this is the feature as they now head onto the hard braking zone, and now they progress towards turns 5 and 6.
Yes, indeed. As we see, why does it? It's just La Rosa actually in the lead right there. Let's go on board, which it seems to be the case. Currently leading our race right here, or in his screen, it doesn't look like he still has that lead. So a lot of cars overtaking him. He had the purple first sector. Organis in P2 had a red first sector. So
Oh
already
no.
getting a corner cut at the start of this race. He needs to be careful to avoid making any more mistakes and getting any more corner cuts, because if he reaches that 38cc limit, he's gonna be serving a drive-through penalty.
Oh, that's two. That is 2 CCs right now for Agnes, but still in P1.
Yes, indeed, and
Okay,
yeah,
we now have Wolf.
Landry chasing him down, very close. Small.
Oh, wow. Wolf is getting that redemption from the earlier sprint race where he unfortunately finished P5. Now, this is possibly Wolf's chance, but he set two red sectors, and now Epic Brother 55 goes into P1. One purple sector and 2 red sectors. Agnes followed by him, and Wolf Landry in P3. Meanwhile, we have the third wheel in P4 setting the fastest lap.
This could be the first ever podium for Hoshi Shiragon, the new team on the grid.
Oh, nice.
Getting that podium.
Oh, Wolf Landry just hops into P2 right now, getting a purple sector 1 that is separating Agnes and Wolf Landry by 0.6 of a second. Meanwhile, the third wheel is just 1/10 of a second behind of Wolf Landry. Are we going to see a possible overtake here? I think we're seeing the third wheel overtake. Or maybe it's vision lag. Yes, it's just vision lag as they now brake hard on the way to Sector 2. We're seeing the third wheel still hanging on to that fastest lap of the race. Let's see who will come out in Sector 2 as the P1 of the race. It's Agnes, followed by Wolf Landry and the third wheel. These 3 drivers are still on the top 3. We're seeing them enter this dangerous and horrendous chicane. And nice braking by the drivers. Wolf Landry gets in really proper there. I think Wolf Landry is in the lead, if I'm not mistaken. We have no idea, but Wolf Landry gets a red sector 2. A red sector 2, I repeat. Now here are the drivers all the way to the starting grid as they now progress to the checkered flag for the lap. And Wolf Landry gets into P1. He's now in P1, followed by Agnes.
Yeah, Ogani is only 4 chances behind Wolf Landry. This fight is still not over. They're still fighting here.
Okay, that duel is still going on. Epic Brother Agnes and Wolf Landry fighting side by side, but we are seeing the P5 right now. That's going to be the third wheel and Seva tied together. And I think Seva is on the hunt to get P1. He's saying, that is my position, Wolf Landry. I will come for you. I will get it. But we have no idea how that's going to be.
Yeah, currently tied for P4 right there. He started P10, already making up a lot of positions. So he's going to be in this fight very soon for P1.
Nice, 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 nice. We're seeing quite a major improvement by Agnes. That is now 0.4 seconds separating him and Wolf Landry. Now actually just 1/10 of a second, Fexeland. These two are setting 2 green sectors. I believe they're now side by side all the way to the hard braking zone. Wolf Landry gets in well, followed by Agnes, Epic Brother, Seva, and the third wheel. Wow, this is some fast action going on track. We're seeing them now progress to the final turns of lap 3 as they now head onto the final straight. Let's see who will come out on top. 2 green sectors for the 2 runners. Oh, it is Agnes that gets the lead, followed by Wolf Landry.
Yeah, and Eve Event, currently in P6, he was a back marker in the sprint race. He was getting lapped by Seva. So currently being in the feature race doing P6, that's not half bad, and he even has the fastest lap of the race.
Oh, yes, indeed, Faxalan. And we're seeing quite a close gap once again between the two runners. Agoni's just separating between 600ths of a second to Wolf Landry. Lap 4 now, but I guess X-Vent in the Audi, I believe, gets the fastest lap of the race.
Yeah, he's currently
P6.
holding the fastest lap of the race. Currently in P4, Epic Brother chasing down his sister teammate, I guess, because he's in the sister KR team in P. Oh, he actually, yeah, Epic. Seva overtook Epic already. That's interesting. He's doing so well. And it's only 4 tenths between Wolflander and Organis. That's such a close gap.
Wow. Now this is great action going on here. The chicane is where most of the lead is being decided because that is quite a hard one to master. As you can see, Fexland, the top 4 runners are setting 4 sector 2s that are red, and that's not good because that's going to be a lot of corner cuts.
Yes, indeed, but I believe the server has crashed. Did it crash for you as well?
Oh yes, it crashed for me. Oh no, people! We have just had a server crash. Oh no, that was quite a great action earlier, but unfortunately, we are gonna have to redo that.
Yep, this is the content everyone subscribes for, of course. And if you guys aren't already, make sure to subscribe to the Ion channel. We're almost
Yes,
at
yes.
2.3k subs.
And once again, thank you to all of our dear members who have purchased the packages available in Iron Racing. This really means a lot to the community, and we really appreciate your profound and wholehearted support. But dang, Fexland, that was quite a good fight in the top 3. We have been seeing overtake over overtake. That's quite a phenomenal sight to see.
And we were seeing Seva make up position after position, and the gap to the lead was just getting smaller in a few laps.
Oh,
We were
yes.
seeing him fighting for that win.
It's just unfortunate that the server crash had to happen. Oh man, I hope things are okay.
This is gonna definitely shake up the pit strategy for everyone here.
Yes, 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 yes. Definitely. A lot of strategies will now have to be thrown into the bins and then they have to get new ones.
So how is everyone doing in chat? Are you guys enjoying the race so far?
Oh
Are you
yes.
guys
How
enjoying
is
your
everyone
time?
doing? How's everyone? Let us communicate with our Ion fans tonight. Yes, so we have seen a reply from Drew. Feeling good? That's great to hear, Drew. We're all doing great. How about anyone else? How are you? What are your feelings going on to this Dubai Grand Prix for GT3? If you have any predictions, let us know. We would be happy to see your predictions for the race. Oh, we have Jace NY1 is doing good as well, playing Ion in the background. Wow, that's great. I hope the server is doing okay now. We're just waiting.
They're currently trying to fix the lights because I've heard there's a delay between the start finish lights on the main ones and the ones in the back. Because if you haven't noticed already, there are different start finish lights and there is a delay between them.
Oh,
So they're currently trying to fix that delay and they're trying to fix the crashes as well. So we're just waiting on that and then we should see the race
okay.
start again.
That is fair. That is fair. I hope things will be okay. All right, so let us check the chat. Oh, we're seeing a lot of people saying that they are happy with Mommy and Lambo. That is T Camps, and also the same goes to
I mean,
actually
T-Caps is
Capstar.
the Lamborghini team owner, so obviously he's happy.
Okay, okay. Hello, T Camps. And there's also a comment from Capstar who says it's going to be close between Seva, Wolf, and Agadi. So that is right. That's what we have been seeing so far earlier.
Yeah.
But let's see how
Hopefully
that
we
would
see
fare
more
out.
drivers in that fight. That should only make the race even more interesting.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. So meanwhile, people, we're just waiting for things to get better. And once things are all right, we will be back in the racetrack. So right now, you're seeing some wonderful pictures, live feed of the Palm Harbor circuit. Quite foggy today and sunny as well, in the midst of hot weather in Dubai. But that is not going to prevent us from having an action-packed afternoon.
Lettuce in the chat saying, I wish I didn't sign with Valor. That's Lettuce if they went to the
Oh
Valor
no!
driver. That's interesting. Does he not have engineers? What's the problem with being signed to Valor?
Oh no. It could possibly be sarcasm. We may never know. But Lettuce of the wet. I believe Lettuce drives well in wet race conditions, perhaps. I guess he did really well in the South Korean Grand Prix when it was really raining.
I don't think he did well. But anyways,
Oh, my bad, my bad.
I guess in the wet he becomes a lettuce, which is why he doesn't drive so well. Yeah.
Oh no.
But yeah,
Oh,
Deepwood, why don't you put a vote in the chat on who people think is gonna win? I want to see who people think is gonna win this race. I feel like
that's
it's most
nice.
likely gonna be Seva, but you never know. He may get like 38 cuts and get a drive-through penalty.
Oh, okay, okay. So let's hopefully see a possible vote in the chat. But right now, we are in standby. Just like in NBA, there's the loading between games. Anyway, okay, here we go. There is the voting screen. So, people, please vote who you think would be winning the feature race. I will be voting as well, but I shall not say who I have voted
I
for.
will say who I voted for. I voted for Fexana.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'll also vote for Fexelan. Let's go. Fexelan. All right.
But if you guys want to vote, the votes are in the chat. Currently, Seva leading in the votes. He was almost
Oh,
leading in the race as well, but yeah. Wolf
nice,
Flanders
nice,
has a
nice.
very good chance of getting a podium, a
Yeah,
first ever
that's
podium
great.
for Hoshi Shiragon. Or as
Hoshi.
I like to call it, Hiroshima.
I'll never forget that Fexelan. I remember the French GP.
Yeah. Was it
Oh
the first
man.
race?
Yeah, yeah, it was the first race. They were like we have a new team and that is recently rebranded. We now have Hiroshima. Oh no.
It's because I couldn't see what the name was inside, so I just said
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
came to mind.
yeah. No problem.
Clearly doing a great job as a commentator.
Are you doing so well, man?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we have here an increase in votes. Oh wow, we're seeing Wolf Landry getting additional votes here, almost closing up to Seva. Wow.
Yeah, I see Wolflander getting a bit more votes. Organ is getting the least votes out of the three, and no one thinking someone else is gonna get the win. That's
Oh wow, that's interesting. We could see a possible surprise in the podium. We have no clue because I believe there has been surprises over the past races when strategy calls have taken into account. We
yeah,
can't wait.
exactly. So right now we're just waiting on everything to be set up. I'm not sure how long this will be, but if you guys have any topics for us to talk about, let us know in chat. Anything
Yes, let's go.
anything happening with IFR? I don't know.
Oh, nice. Oh, we have now 7% voting for others.
Ooh, someone saying Wolflander. Epic Brother will win. That's interesting, Kaikira.
Oh,
Has
Seba
voted.
spoken.
So are
Oh,
you saying Seva will let Epic Brother through if they're the leading two drivers?
ooh.
Team orders, although it's sister teams, SS2 will win. We haven't seen him in a while. When is he coming back?
I think it was it France. Was it France that had like a triple KR finish in the sprint race? Oh, that
Yeah,
was
they
insane.
had like a 1, 2, 3 or something.
1, 2, 3. Oh wow,
This
man.
was the first race of the season.
That was great. A great performance by the KR teams.
Cap started telling us to talk about the predicted amount of server crashes. Everyone in chat, tell us how many more times the servers crash. We already had 2. So how many more do you think we will have?
2, Crashes. Oh no, that isn't ideal. But it happens especially in peak Roblox what do you call this times. So right now there are a lot of people in Roblox today. You can't really blame that. Roblox is growing by the day.
Drew said there's gonna be 13 more. Cap said 6 more. Drew also said he has applied to join Valor as a team engineer, as an engineer for drivers. But he no other, and there has been a lot of engineers applying, but they haven't hired a single person yet. That's actually interesting. So either they are doing a bad job at hiring people, or they just haven't found someone capable of being an engineer. You know?
Or maybe it's
Oh,
just
the
that they're
third
just
wheel not in the
evaluating.
boat. I just noticed that. So the
Oh no!
you can blame Dpod for that third wheel. You can he made it, not me. Okay. I would
And
have
then
voted for you the third wheel. It's just that Dpod obviously is doing a very bad
ah,
job at running.
okay, facts. All right, so hang on a second. Let me just to reconnect the game. I think it crashed on my end again.
Yeah, we're just. Has the game been opened again? I don't know. We see some people
Yep,
are,
I am inside the game now.
but they're waiting on Fasta to fix everything. British Quota earlier donated saying Valor rep, let's go. Now,
I
yeah, okay.
get
Valor,
it.
even the main driver for Valor has been complaining they're British, so I need you, I think you need to get your drivers in check before spending money on a stream. But I mean, Depot is
Ooh,
happy with it, so yeah, thank you for the donation.
nice, nice. All right. We apologize for the inconvenience, people, but over the past weeks, we have been working our best to be able to fix the servers. We just need to wait for a bit more time so that we can be back on track once again.
Yeah, indeed, and Mr. Macho Glove saying there's gonna be 5 more crashes. Oh, hello, British.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
I
British
might have
Coda.
angered the British a little bit. Okay.
Oh
Um,
no, lettuce has not been fed for 6 months.
hmm, hmm. Oh my goodness.
Dangerous. We
British,
cannot.
is this true? You should spend your money on feeding your drivers first.
Oh
What
no,
is
oh no.
this?
Lettuce has to be fed, or else it'll be not
He can
fresh
feed
anymore.
himself if he's made out of lettuce.
Yeah, a lettuce needs to be fed for it to
Hashtag
bloom
fed.
and bloom. Okay, I think it's a bit of a rivalry. Not exactly rivalry, but a bit of tension going on in the chat. Maybe
A
not.
rivalry between team owner and driver. Very
Team owner versus driver.
good. Why am I the bad guy? You're always the bad guy. You're
Oh
British.
snap! Oh no! What does
Okay,
Skoda have to say?
noted. He didn't ask to be fed. Well, he is now.
uh,
Strategy gonna bring mama win? What's the strategy, T-Camps? What's the strategy?
oh, if T Camp says the
If you say
strategy
the
here,
strategy,
that'll be dangerous, bro.
likely gonna use it because yeah, they don't have engineers, as Lettuce said, or
Oh,
Drew said rather.
British says that he did not realize he needed food to survive. Ion, food to survive. That should be a series or something. War on Wheels, Ion, food to survive.
So the results of before the disconnects were Wolf Landry P1, Ognis P2, Seba P3, Epic Brother P4, Event In the Audi P5, the third wheel P6, Lolman P7, Viplami P8, Blue Sonic Jump P9, Bombo Clash P10, Greg P11, Eric Eppery P12, Just Math, I think in P13, I don't know. JCast P14, Tempe P15, Buraka P16, Tesla Rosa P17, AJ Capadonna coming for the future race P18, Mummy P19. That's gonna be he started P5 or P6, didn't he? So
Mm.
all the way down to
Oh
P19.
no,
That's
maybe a mistake.
yeah, very bad for him. Let's of the Wet P22 doing better than TDM fan in P23. So not bad. Let's of the Wet can possibly get this.
Let's go, lettuce of the wet. Will now be fed. By the way,
What is he going to be fed? Lettuce?
nah. Oh no, lettuce,
I
lettuce.
think Lettuce of the Wet should be fed. Make sure to smash that like button, guys.
Yes,
Wolf
yes.
Lander currently leading in the vote. It used to be
Oh, oh, that is a new one. I knew it. It's gonna come out there. 42% goes to Wolf Landry.
yeah, we had 43 votes so far. If you haven't already, make sure to vote.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
would you look at that? British just signed an engineer. Nice. And he couldn't even spell engineer. Amazing job, British. Very bad grammar for someone who claims to be British as well.
No, the British gonna have the say. Dun, 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 dun.
But yeah, we're just waiting for everything to be set up.
And Jabir.
And the beer, yep. Votes are biased. Clearly, Advan is best. I agree, East. I agree. Advan is the best at being bad and inconsistent. British has dyslexia. It's very obvious. British, yeah.
Oh no.
I
We have
wonder
excellent.
Formula Ion will have fuel system. I don't think so. They're not. They're. I don't think they're working on it yet. But it would be cool to have it if we start doing like league races in Ion Formula Racing. Yeah.
Oh wow. League racing in the Iron Formula Racing game. That's actually nice. I wonder how
I
that
am
would.
planning on doing that once they update the VIP servers. But for now, we.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. That is great.
And if you
Oops.
guys are enjoying this GT3 stream, stay tuned for the Expo one just afterwards.
Yes, yes.
But yeah, currently we're just waiting for the server to be fixed, of course. British skill issues, word issue, yep. hmm Um,
Oh.
there I fixed it. Oh, you fixed the sign in. Yeah, okay. Nice. You figured out how to spell engineer. Good job, British.
There has been a request from Lettuce of the Wet. Please rank Fat Man so Coda feeds me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, was that Depot who just talked in chat?
We
Anyways.
need $10 to be able to pay out at the end of the month, so any donations are happily accepted. Nice. All right, people. So we would appreciate all of your support, of course. Is that excellent? What are we hearing today?
What? Huh? Nothing, nothing. Just trolling Depot in chat. But it has ended, I think. Did it? Yeah, it ended. And the Wolf
Oh,
Landry with 40%. He
Wolf
wins.
Landry.
Mhm.
That's great. That's great. That's great. That's
And
great. That's great.
Seva, second, 34%, and Organis 14%. If um if if Seva doesn't make a mistake, he's obviously gonna win, I think. Unless if there's a major issue with the strategy and the others can pull off some insane strategy, but yeah.
That is true. Right now, we're not seeing any cars yet. Oh, wait, we now have. Oh, man, I have not.
Are you going to make
I think the lights are getting out now.
what?
All right, people, so back onto the track. We're now seeing action once again as we resume the GT Dubai. We now are seeing, I guess that is Wolf Landry on the lead, followed by Aghanis as they now progress to turn 1. Turn 1 is being a bit of a dangerous turn as we're now seeing drivers overtaking others there. But Seva is in P3, possibly attempting to overtake Aghanis. Okay, now that is quite good.
Yeah, currently Wolf Landry lead in the race. Fighting with Organis for position, and he has 7 Epic Brother just on his rear. They're trying to catch up. We currently don't have the race on stream. Deeple is working on fixing it real quick because no one announced that the race is gonna be back, so we're just waiting for.
Don't worry, people. We will be seeing the action on track in a while, so right now, please enjoy the sights of the Palm Harbor Circuit. Once again, if you have not been here, you have to visit it, people. Quite amazing sights right there. The trees are blossoming at this time of the year. Palm Harbor is free to visit. You don't have to pay anything. It's a really amazing place while we're waiting for the cameras to go back on track.
Yes, indeed. And currently, Wolf Landry is still holding that lead, but Seva is only 4 tenths behind them. I think Seva just got the overtake on Wolf Landry. They're still neck and neck right now.
Oh, as they're now approaching the long straight on the back, as we see Seva possibly getting first place, and yes, he does! Followed by the third wheel in P2 that's just separating him and Seva by a tenth of a second. Wolf Landry goes down to P3 because of an unfortunate corner cut.
Yes, indeed. And Lol Man in P6 getting a corner cut in all sectors. He currently has 3 out of 30 corner cuts. We only have 25 laps this race.
Oh, yes. I see. Anyway, so back onto the track, we're now seeing a 2/10 separation gap between the third wheel and Seva. That has been a change of what they call this, top 3 runners. They're now progressing towards Sector 2. The third wheel still clinching onto the fastest lap of the race. Seva is possibly going to be under pressure, but considering he is on the lead, I don't think that will be the case. Wolf Landry gets an unfortunate corner cut for Sector 1 that's dropping him down the grid. Let's see, as Sector 2 hits, Seva gets P1 once again, and the third wheel is on second place, separating a 4/10 gap between him and Seva. And Wolf Landry getting another corner cut, unfortunately, and is now in P3. Camera is back. I repeat, camera is back.
The camera should be back on the screen, everyone. And so, GCam's saying the Lamborghini strategy is gonna be pulled off soon. So I guess
I see.
hit some driver very early on. I wonder. Remember, there's refueling in GT3 as well. So most drivers don't start on 100% fuel. They start on low fuel and then refuel mid-race. But yeah.
I see. Let's see the great Lamborghini master plan.
Exactly. 7 leading by 7 tenths already. Oh my goodness.
Nice. Wolf Landry gets another unfortunate CC. Oh no, that is not great for the Hoshi driver. But still, Wolf Landry is in P3 and this is great so far. Looking great so far.
Yep, exactly. And I think the highest corner cuts are somebody 63 again with 7 cuts out of 30. 13 P22. The cuts are not even benefiting him.
Oh no. Unfortunate for somebody 63. But we're now seeing TDM Fan increasing his positions. Is now in P19.
110.
Oh! Okay, that is great. third wheel is now in P1, and that's gonna be a tough side-by-side battle between him and Seva. As Seva gets a red sector 2, that's gonna be beneficial for the third wheel, who has just gotten 2 sectors that are green as he now progresses towards the back straight, and Seva, gets the lead, and that's just separating him and the third wheel by just 500ths of a second.
Yeah, it's very close between the top two, even top three right now. 2 seconds between P4 and P1. That's at least a very big gap, I'd say, considering there's only 5/100ths between P1 and P2 right now.
Really, really awesome stuff. Oh wow. Okay, on to the first DRS zone. They come. The third wheel gets a red sector 1. Seva gets a yellow sector 1. That might be an advantage for Seva, who gets the fastest lap of the race. And they are now on the way to sector 2 of the lap. We're now in lap 4 of 25. This is a restart, by the way. The total count is 29 laps. Okay,
Yeah,
here they go.
We had 4 laps earlier, we have 25 laps now. That should put the total up to 29 laps. But yeah, Seva is still 1/10 behind the third wheel. The third wheel came earlier in chat and said, why is nobody voting for me? And now he's showing us that he could possibly...
Nice. He's giving the redemption that he deserves as well. And the third wheel...
paying for his mistakes.
Oh, but there's going to be a 1/10 separation between the two drivers as they now enter the next lap. Seva gets the lead, but then again, Faxalan, they're just being separated by 1/10 of a second. That is skill right there by both of the drivers, but Seva gets the fastest lap of the race with more corner cuts than the third wheel.
Yeah, it's very close right now. Epic Brother in P8. We saw Kaikira come in chat earlier and tell us that Seva has said Epic Brother might win. Epic currently P8 with 9 cuts, 6 seconds behind the lead. We have the third wheel and Seva currently tied for P1.
Yes! And that is great as they now progress towards the first DRS zone of the lap. Let's see who will get the advantage on the slipstream. We cannot see because the leaderboards won't be updated at this part. But Seva is now running at 7 corner cuts. Here they are braking now. They're now braking all the way to Sector 2. We will see who comes out in front. But I guess Wolf Landry is just in the mix between the drivers. Seva and the third wheel all side by side. Okay, we can now see them on the main straight. Let's see Seva gets ahead by just 1/10 of a second. Wow.
Yeah, and the mummy who started around P20 or P19 moves up all the way to P16, so clearly making up some positions and doing well. Currently P17, so they lost a position there where they're not too far off. Evans, who earlier was in the top 5, wasn't he? Now he's in P16, so must have had a very, very bad start in the restart.
Oh, sad. Oh no, and it has been decided. Seva is now in P1 and the third wheel is now behind by just 1 second. Seems like Seva is getting the lead once again there with 2 red sectors but a green sector per se. Here they are approaching the hard braking zone past turn 3 and Wolf Landry is getting onto the mix.
To consider is that Seva is on hards and the third wheel is on soft, so maybe the softs are starting to die off while the hards still have the grip that Seva had since the start, you know?
Oh yeah, I see. That is also a good insight there, Faxalan. Maybe that's the reason why the third wheel is dropping down. That's not going to be good.
Yeah, and the third wheel's teammate currently in P4, just Mate, about 5 or 4.6 seconds behind the lead.
Oh wow. Right now we are on the POV of Wolf Landry, seeing the action in front of him. He's seeing the third wheel and Seva try to get the first lead of the race. And that is quite awesome.
Yeah, and Wolf Landry is only 3/10 behind an overtake on the third wheel as we're getting a lag spike.
Because I have the same thing right now, and I don't want that to happen once again. But we could be seeing, oh no, lap 6 out of 25, and things have frozen, people. Things have frozen, and the server's
Yep, it's another server crash.
Wow, this is the first time GT3 has suffered from this kind of situation. I mean, yes, we did have one server disconnect back in Korea, but not as severe as this one. Oh no. Let's of the Wet was doing well, as he says on the chat.
Yeah,
But
that is very unlucky. Let's of the Wet was. Wait, he was doing well? Who's P26? Unless
he
it's.
was P11. He was P11.
Yeah, I think he had a bug where he was a lap down. He would have been P11, yeah.
Oh, okay. There are now people saying please postpone GT3. I'm hoping not. Guess we are seeing great action. We don't want that to dissolve tonight. We don't want to dissolve the action going on. The battle between the third wheel and Seba up in the front. That is, we're talking about the third wheel's redemption. His drive to push forward and prove everyone wrong. He's saying this is going to be my race and I will fight until the end. But then we got the server disconnect. The end.
Yeah, very unfortunate.
Oh well. Meanwhile, people, please hang on there. We are going to be seeing some updates soon.
We're just waiting on what the decision will be and if there will be a restart. I hope so, and hopefully it's the final crash. Stock car racing when? I think we might have stock car racing in Ion very soon, or
Oh,
hopefully
wow.
next season.
That is
Imagine
great.
if we do. I mean, it's highly likely this it happens. I don't know. No one confirmed it, but yeah, you never know.
Ion NASCAR.
That would be cool, wouldn't it?
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Great to see a fresh new series. But of course, it depends.
Mm-hmm. Waiting on foot racing? Is that like the kind of thing
Marathon. Ion Marathon.
Yeah.
Ion Walkathon. There's gonna be a
Like,
lot of different
uh,
foot racing out there.
just sprinting for 40 kilometers.
Oh wow. Ion cycling, even if there's gonna be ion cycling, ion boating. Oh, we already have that. That's hydro. Imagine if there's gonna be an ion air race, fighting in the skies. Oh,
Is there air races in real life?
yes, there are. I believe. I'm not mistaken.
How would that work? They would just crash into each other.
I'm not sure, but I have seen Red Bull planes.
Yeah, those are like for freestyling, like they do cool moves. Or
But
actually,
there is the Red Bull Air Race World Championship, which was established in 2003, but it had to cease in 2019.
oh,
Yeah, there is actually Red Bull.
Ion plane racing one.
They actually have to pass through cones. Then that's how they're going to be progressing through the laps.
They
If I'm
just
not
count the lap times, or do they like fly side by side?
flying side by side could be dangerous, but I don't know. I've seen only a few.
I just noticed. You know how Event was driving for Audi this whole time, right? He was getting nice positions. Well, I just saw that
Oh,
only 2 minutes ago he just got signed.
oh, wow.
His results are gonna be voided for this weekend at least.
Okay.
But I think we are rejoining again. We're getting ready to start again.
All right.
Imagine Ion playing racing with collisions exactly.
Sign up prediction, aka Rokaru says Iron Hog Racing. Oh, have you seen hog racing in real life, Fexland?
How am I? No. What?
Hog racing, you know, like what they do in Minecraft. You know, you hop onto
I
a big.
I've never even seen it like online. I've never even considered
Really, yeah.
such a thing.
There's horse racing, of course, the Kentucky Derby.
Really? Well, I know there's horse racing, yeah, but I don't watch it. Unless if I'm gambling, but I don't gamble. What is that shark racing car doing, bro? He just wore out his tires in the pit lane and now he's starting on them. Oh, this is bad. I'm gonna have to talk to them after this.
Oh no, you have a stake in shark racing?
Yeah.
We have already a few drivers on the grid, people. If you might be asking, yes, there are cars on the grid already, as they are beginning to park themselves on the grid.
Ion poker. Yeah, just think of anything and put Ion in front of it. Ion school. Ion country.
Ion roleplay with 100k.
Roleplay would be so funny. You just roleplay as people who are active in general chat and Ion.
Oh no!
Just
But that would be
roleplay
nice.
as people
Imagine a
in Ion.
role-playing game for Ion.
Yeah.
And that's how we get what do you call
People,
this?
can you TP me to the commentary box by the way? Ion adopt me.
Ion adopt me.
But yeah, just anything you guys can think of, we're gonna have it in Ion. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be the McDonald's of Roblox. Anything in Roblox or the McDonald's of racing at least.
Ion Tycoon. Make your own series, bro.
Yeah, it just keeps the droppers drop like races or something. I don't know. Checkpoints.
All day. Ion the Care Simulator. Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah.
By the way, we're gonna be seeing the Care soon on track.
Yeah, Great Britain. He actually has the option. So you know how F2 is now split from F1 in terms of races of rounds, right? So round 5 of F2 is gonna happen before round 5 of F1 or in a different.
Look.
What could Dakir possibly do? He could drive round 5 of F2, then next 2 weeks or the next after 2 weeks he could drive Great Britain in F1. So maybe get some points in the team for F2 and then go to F1 and do his season. That's if someone like, yeah, most likely someone might offer him a lot of money to drive in F2.
That is nice. Oh, we now have a chat from British Kota. Imagine losing Valor's position in P11. Oh no!
British crying, doing what he does best.
Oh no!
But thank you for being a member of British. We really appreciate it, of course.
Let's go. There could be a chance for the Care to give it his all and perform well to possibly be in contention for the World Drivers' Championship for Formula 1. But then again, it has to be a perfect performance once he steps in. Unfortunately, Drew, there aren't exactly any fan stands right now. As much as we'd like to have fan stands inside the race, unfortunately that feature had to be dropped for now to be able to provide good performance for the races. So unfortunately we only have the streams. But yes, consider it as sort of a virtual hub. Okay. Alright, I guess we are about to see the lights go out once again, Fexland.
Yeah, we are, and we're just waiting for them to get everything. Oh, why is B guys in our face now?
B guys. Sir B
Very
guys.
nice mask he has.
You know the song by Future, Mask Off. It's a nice song.
Yeah, is B guys ever gonna remove his mask?
Oh wow.
Alright.
Alright,
Face.
Fast is here.
Yep.
We're about to begin.
Your race starts.
We're now seeing everyone jump in and out.
I believe AJ and Legends of the Wet are fighting over starting position right there.
Oh,
Or rather, yeah, because AJ doesn't know where to start because Legends of the Wet on the resorts he was very far behind.
uh,
But actually, he was P11 because of the leaderboard glitch, and now they're adjusting the grid to make up space for Legends of the Wet to let him start in P11.
I see, I see. That is great.
19 laps left, though.
19. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
19. Oh, we're gonna be seeing some tight action. But
Yeah.
since it's gonna be a restart, the softs would be back to their old state. So, again, strategies will be changing this time.
Yeah, indeed. And I see Tesla Rossa, currently stuck in the garage. He
Oh
has
no, what happened
left the
there?
garages and they're closed, so they're gonna need to open them again.
I see, I see.
But yeah, currently we're just waiting for everything to get ready, guys. Let's just say I get to start P11. Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. Mr. Macho Globe says Pog.
Of course. Expo delay simulator, exactly.
Wow, how's that gonna
Crossbow is
be?
always delayed.
Crossbow, Expo, the KTM Expo. Nice. Nice car in real life. Has there been any night race before Fexland in GT3? Okay, oh wait, never mind. The lights are going back on and we're about to resume the race. Let's wait. And it's out. We now have Seva on the lead, being followed by the third wheel and Wolf Landry in P3. They're now about to enter the first turn, and I guess the third wheel gets the upper hand here, but Seva retakes that lead once again as he does not go wide there. We now have Wolf Landry attempting to overtake the third wheel, but the third wheel says, no, no thank you, that is my position. And Seva now proceeds onto the hard braking zone, still on P1.
Yeah, Seva getting an amazing start right there, and I believe yeah, he is currently leading. The third wheel only 4 tenths behind him, and Wolf Landry only 2 tenths behind the third wheel. Very close battling right there, and it's gonna be a very close race indeed.
Oh, yes. But we're seeing here, as they now approach the Sector 2, Wolf Landry gets a quarter cut. I have no idea if the quarter cuts will be reset this time, but if they will be, they could be able to make the most out of CCs to their advantage. Seva gets another CC, but that will not mean anything. There's a maximum of 99 cuts. Wow.
Yeah, I don't think they set the corner cuts. I think they completely forgot to do that. They might do it in a little bit. The third wheel already 1 second behind Seva.
Okay. I guess Seva is getting the upper hand in those soft tires. Is trying to hug them close to the ground and maintain the positions as much as he can.
Yeah, I mean, when he was on those hards, he was catching up to the leaders, and now he's on softs. Of course, he's gonna be running away.
Oh, nice. And right now, Fexland Wolf Landry is running in P2, being separated by a 0.6 gap between Seva and him. But meanwhile, there's a 2/10 gap between the third wheel and Wolf Landry. So then again, this is another tight battle between the three drivers.
Yeah, indeed, it's a very, very tight battle, and I think Seva is still running away. Did Wolf Landry just get a cut there? I don't know. He took that corner in a suspicious way. I think the third wheel is getting close to an overtake on Wolf Landry. Only 1/10 separates them.
Okay, yeah. The third wheel is so close to Wolf Landry, but considering they are on the straights, the third wheel could have gotten that advantage. But until then, we may never know. The third wheel goes around the inside and he is ahead of Wolf Landry, but we will see if that's not going to be the case come the leaderboards. And the third wheel gets in there. P2 now belongs to him. Seva getting 2 purple sectors, being separated by 1.9 seconds. That is quite a lead right now.
Yeah, indeed. 2 seconds already in 2 laps. So in 19 laps, are we gonna see a 19-second gap or what?
Oh, considering it's Seva, it could be around that lap time.
Hmm?
Could be around that lap time, considering that Seva is quite a masterclass. He could be so far away from the drivers now if he even remains in those tires.
Yeah, exactly. So we will just have to wait and see how the pit stop strategies are gonna play out. Mommy currently in P18. He's gonna need
Oh,
to do some fighting to climb up the leaderboard. One
yes.
second or 2 seconds behind TDM and in P17.
Let us see how T-Camps' Lamborghini master plan would play out. There is a strategy that he promises for us to see, and let's see how that
It's
would
a
unfold.
no-stop strategy, possibly.
Maybe. But at this rate, maybe a strategy rechange might be to mind. We have no idea.
Currently, AJ Capadon in P9. As we saw in the sprint race earlier, he like left the race early on. So either he didn't start or he made a major mistake and decided to call it quits. Now he's in
Oh,
P9, about 3 tenths, or yeah, 3 tenths behind Ogan is in P8, and there's a long train of cars there getting slipped on top of each other and fighting for position.
there is a battle that we need to see here, Fexland. If we go to P4, Epic Brother versus Eric Keppery, the 2KR drivers are being separated by just 3/10 of a second as they now approach the back straight. Let us see who will come out on top. Will it be Eric Keppery or Epic Brother 55? Let's see. Oh! Epic Brother 55 still maintains that spot in P4, but they're now being separated by just 1/10 of a second. Quite amazing action by the two KR racing drivers. Okay, meanwhile, we're seeing some action between P6 and P7. If we go to Just Matt and Vi Plummy, we can see that they are almost close to each other, less than a second, because we can see half a second gap between the two drivers. And now going back to the front, let's go to Wolf Landry. We're now seeing a 3.8 second separation between him and Seva. That is phenomenal work by Seva, being able to increase that gap. But thankfully, Wolf Landry is in contention to remain in the podium spots. The third wheel, on the contrary, is now 4.5 seconds behind of Seva. Oh, seems like Wolf and the third wheel are okay. They're being close now to each other. Unfortunately, the two drivers have done a bit of corner cutting, but they're using this to their advantage.
GDM fan in P17 with 16 cuts. That's very dangerous since the limit is 23, so he's only about 7 cuts away from getting a drive-through penalty. We're surely gonna be seeing someone do that.
Oh no, hopefully not, but if it is inevitable, we will be seeing some action in the pit lane. Oh, I guess we can see Mami in front of... Oh, wait a second. Let's go to P19. Evixent just gets the fastest lap of the race. Wow, that is quite phenomenal right there, as he is 21.8 seconds behind of Seva. That Audi driver is doing quite great and setting the fastest lap.
Yeah, he's a reserve driver and he's about to overtake his teammate, but we still have that issue that he only got signed before this restart. He did the sprint race, he started the feature race about 2 times without even being signed, I believe. So yeah, only now he got signed, and Polar Bear serving a drive-through penalty.
Oh no. What position is Polar Bear, if I'm not...
24.
Okay, see. Wow, I have no idea how to move the leaderboard for some reason.
You actually need to minimize your screen and you need to like make your screen longer to see it, yeah.
Oh wow, that's insane.
And I believe Polar Bear has given up on the race. He stopped on the racetrack. I don't think he's gonna keep driving.
Oh no!
He's saying in chat, where is penalty? I don't think he knows how to serve a penalty.
I think he has to drive through the pit lane.
There.
I am so sorry about that, Polar Bear.
Uh, Lol Fun Great P11. He's in a very big fight. There's about 5 tenths between drivers from P7 to P11 or P10. Very, a lot of cars that is.
Wow, yeah.
Six
I think that's
cars.
going to be a tight fight in the midfield then.
Yep.
Okay. So updates people, Polar Bear is going to get a drive-through penalty for reaching the limits of quarter cuts.
Event moving up to P14. He was P17, wasn't he? He's making up a lot of positions. I've never seen him before, and he has a very good pace so far.
I guess that's what you call a massive debut, I suppose. Being able to make a good mark on track.
I mean, he still hasn't got a decent point scoring position, but yeah, it's better than nothing.
All right. Let's go back to the front runners. I guess the lap times of Seva is way faster than those of Wolf Landry and the third wheel. Faxland, if you're seeing this, the gap is just seemingly increasing by the lap time.
Yeah, exactly, and Seva 5.6. Yeah, it's completely insane. Seva doing an amazing job. I don't. If he doesn't win the driver championship this season, he must retire from Ion at this point.
Oh no!
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's pretty close to guaranteeing it at this point. But yeah.
That is
It's
so
only
awesome.
round 4.
Yeah, and 4 wins. Oh no, was that 4 wins or 3 wins? I
Well,
guess.
he didn't win a few sprint races or feature races. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's not. He didn't win all sprint and feature races. That's what I know. But he won a fair bit of them.
That is great. Seva is just showing how GT3 should be done, and that is quite phenomenal by the driver. Oh, 6.06 seconds now, excellent.
It's only growing and growing. I think by the end of this race, it's gonna be an 18 or 19 second gap.
Wow, that's just a masterclass. The consistency here by Seva is just phenomenal, very meritorious to be honest. As he is now increasing that gap to 6.9. Ho ho, we could be seeing 7 seconds again. Wow.
But someone we need to go on board with is Evans. He's making up position after position after position. He's P10
Yes.
now, purple second sector.
That is true. Wow.
This could be Seva's competitor if he doesn't make mistakes and he starts at the front of the grid. He's gonna be Seva's competitor.
P10 now, Fexland. Evexent is now in P10. Audi has signed a masterclass here. This could be a green sector 3. Oh, unfortunate, but still. That is the fastest lap goes to Evexent of the Audi GT3 team.
There was a car stopped. There was a car stopped on turn 1. I wonder who that is. Could it be Polar? Because he kind of gave up already, or someone else?
Oh, yes, he has already disconnected from the race. Oh no.
Could we possibly see an event fight for the top 3?
Considering we have around 10 laps remaining, the best that Evexen could possibly do is maybe reach the top 5. I have no clue, honestly. With a fast pace, if Evexen pulls off a Seva, that could be insane.
Or he could be hacking and using gravity. Oh, event just got banned. So was he using gravity?
Oh no! And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Evexen has been banned from the race.
And the server crashed, I'm pretty sure.
Oh. Oh no.
What is that?
The server crashed, and the last action that we have seen, people, Evexent has been banned, and the server just crashed.
That was very suspicious. Why did Audi hire such a suspicious? Yeah, he was using gravity. Okay. He was.
Oh
hacking.
no, that was insane. Oh dang. Unfortunate there. How are people even able to bypass this and being able to use gravity hacks for some reason?
Hack?
Maybe I have no idea how that's being done.
Yeah.
That's just sad, man. That's taking away the fairness
No,
from
but
the.
the thing I'm confused about is not the fact that she was hacking. That's completely not fine, but like, yeah, it happens. I'm confused to how, as soon as he got banned, I lost connection. Wait, did the server crash? Yeah, the
Yeah,
server.
the same. It crashed in my end too. The moment that the ban hammer was put down, bro, server went down.
Yeah,
It's like the one Evexent banned. Our server yeeted, bro.
and I believe this race won't be restarted. I believe they're gonna do half points for this race.
No,
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
really
first.
unfortunate.
Oh man, that's sad. How long have we been on already? Nearly 2 hours.
I wanna die.
Oh
Not
no,
really, but yeah. But
figuratively.
guys, stay tuned for Expo just after this. It's gonna hopefully be more interesting than this. Arceus, are you gonna be commentating Expo?
Depends if I'll be called up. Of course, why not?
Okay, then you will be instead of me. Thank you.
Oh no, I thought it's gonna be you.
But too bad it's you now.
Din, 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 din.
Uh, but let
Alrighty.
me just confirm that. Oh, I can't. Wait,
We
what
still don't have confirmation, people, if the race will be suspended. If it will be suspended, then we'll have to say goodbye to Palm Harbor GT3 for the next weeks. We'll be back here again soon. Palm Harbor will be Palm Harbor. I don't think we have been getting a population count so far. It's been silent, honestly. The display says a lot of different great locations to visit, but no visitors yet. We only have racers here, but yeah.
Lots of eyes are gonna be
Oh,
on that
race
guy
will not be
that was.
restarted.
Huh?
Race will not be restarted. There has been an announcement already.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, I
Um,
was okay. Never mind.
yeah,
My bad.
that's a bit early.
My bad.
Yeah, they're not gonna restart. They're gonna do half points. So unfortunate. A lot of eyes are gonna be on the Audi team and event that they hired and who's very. I don't think he's the one causing the server crash. It was very suspicious at this point. Yeah, how did they hire him? Where did they find him? And very suspicious. But I think they didn't know as well as us, of course.
I suppose this is it for now, huh? I guess what's gonna happen next race? This is the first time this happened in GT3.
Mm-hmm.
That mean well, does this mean that Palm Harbor will not be the next event for
Yeah,
GT3
they're
now?
not gonna redo Palm Humber.
Ah, so we're proceeding to the next one. Oh no, that's gonna be so sad, people. But that is it for GT3. This was quite a good race. We have seen a lot of amazing overtakes there, especially in the top runners. Seva could have most likely won the race considering his gap. But Wolf
I mean, he
Landry,
did win, but he
yeah,
only gets half points. Yeah.
but sad. Wolf Landry could have gotten his first ever podium in GT3. Oh
Yeah.
wow. All right, people, we wish to thank you for joining in the stream. And then again, thank you so much to all of our members who have continued to support the channel. This really means a lot. And also to all of the subscribers, you guys are amazing. And here we go. The members are now here. We have a lot. Engineer level, the 16927, Greek Gamer, Obioto, British Coda, Zorek, NGSK, ISOF on Memes, Envious, Descartes, Waffles, and ASDH1. Reserve driver is Joao. Rolim, driver Epic's YouTube channel, and world champion. Join today for just 0.99. Wow, that's everyone.
Yeah, and remember, if you like the stream and smash that like button, lettuce will be fed. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that stream. We'll see you next time, and goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone. It's gonna be Expo time, so if you are still gonna check out the action in Expo, tune in for more.